Yeah, man, this don't need no introduction. You already know what it is. I don't even know how many times I gotta fucking say this. I don't know how many times I gotta play this. Yeah. I mean, you already know about this. Um, Probably in a video that you're gonna see later today. I don't know how many. I don't know. Tomorrow, yesterday, the day before. Yeah, I don't know. Tomorrow, the day after tomorrow, next week. Who knows? Yeah, but we're here with this, and like I said, you're gonna see in one of the videos that I'm posting. I think it, I think it's I think it's super hot. Spoiler. Maybe if this is uploaded before it, then it is. But I don't know. I said that I was gonna do part 10. Whenever I hit part 10, I'm gonna do an hour of recording this as the 10th part, 10th episode or whatever, special, I'm sick of doing these parts and I want to get this game over with, and YouTube keeps age restricting me. Um like I put private on the video. Like I put age restricted on and it's not for kids, you know what I'm saying? Because the scenes in this game, that's what they did. Um they didn't age restrict me for like the first couple, you know what I'm saying? But they've age restricted me probably from like part 4 or 5 all the way on to whatever part I'm on now, probably like 6, 7. This is, I don't know. Um, but I know it's a long ass intro, and you guys know what's going on with this. I forgot where we left off because it's been so long, and I'm not constant with this game, and I'm not constant with my uploads, and I'm sorry for that. But thank you guys for all sticking through me. I love you guys. I keep saying through me. Oh my god, I said that in another video that you guys are gonna see. But that being said, let's get right into it. I did not do. I didn't even click that. Wow, awesome. Okay, no yeah. Okay. I like that stereo I peep in my apartment, by the way. Top right in that shelf. Yeah, I don't know if you guys would ever pay attention to stuff like that, but alright, yeah. Straight home. Don't think they can handle any more attention. All I want to do is really sleep. But it was fun. I'll have to do it next year too. Oh, wait a second. Yeah, maybe I'll do it next year. Would I survive another year of that? But it doesn't mean it wasn't fun. Yeah, hang on. Looks like I can't think about that right now. Don't even tell me it's my dad. Don't even. Yeah, this is unexpected. Hey, Dad, did something happen? You could say that. Something's wrong. Tone of his voice. Why are you ranting like this? What is Dad perhaps a feeling? How do you think you did on your exams? Think I did okay. Oh, really? You think so? I had someone get the results early for me. Mm, you aren't doing any better at the university, are you? My blood freezes. He only ever takes on this tone for one thing. It sounded like you were doing better, but I think that swimming club has done nothing but distract you. I entertain the idea, but it's obvious that you've been getting nothing out of it. You need to focus on your academics. I'm panicking like crazy, desperately racking my brain to find a way to get out of this. But no ideas coming to me. But Dad, are you even listening to me? I told you this is gonna end here and now. His tone is final. There's no convincing him otherwise. You're gonna come back home and I want to get you a tutor. It's obvious that you haven't been able to learn anything from public universities. It's thought that academy might finally bring out your potential. I want to scream that's not true, that he's wrong, but I can't find a real argument against it. You barely made my friend any friends too, so what's the point of you being there? Barely any friends, Hiromi and Miko. What about the swimming club? Heavy sighs. Do they even count? You haven't been there for that. You haven't been there for that long. Come to think about those moments I shared with them. Everything I've done while I was here, they've been there the entire time. After all that's happened, after they confessed in front of me like that, but I'm not going to hear it. Let me get this straight. This isn't negotiable. You're leaving, and that's going to be final. I thought that independent living would sort your life out, but it seems I was wrong. It's time for you to come home. Traditional education just isn't going to cut it out for you. I'll be looking over your shoulder the whole time to see if studies are coming along. Do you get that? Do you understand? I begin grinding my teeth. There's 100 things I want to say to him right now, but my anger is only going to make things worse. I understand. Start packing my things right away. Deep down, though, I feel like I'm being torn apart. Good. I know this hurts now, Kade, but I assure you that it's only for your own good. You know that, right? I'm doing this because I care. You don't care at all. All you see are results. You never asked me if I wanted to be a good student. It's just something you decided should happen. If you actually cared, then you'd know what you're doing to me right now, but I can't defy you. Deep down, I know that you would drag me out of here, kicking me and screaming if you have to. I know, Dad. Alright, if you're fine with it, I'll be seeing you soon. See you soon. I have a quick thing to my ears. I just stand there, hold my phone in my hand. I feel empty. That's the only way to describe this. I'm hollow, no fear, no desperate. No, nothing. I haven't left my apartment in days. Summer cook practice is on today, and I don't even want to go anymore. All I can feel is bitterness as I stare out from my balcony. There really isn't no point in trying at all. For once in my life, I really found something I wanted to do, but someone else took that away from me. Yet there's no single part of me that's even willing to fight against that. I should be screaming out against this, doing something other than sitting here, moping. Maybe I really don't have any talent after all. Perhaps I was just deluding myself to thinking that I just care enough to do anything. I just need some time to myself to work out all of this. What am I going to do in this situation? And I said him agrees me that Dad's going to force me to leave. If that happens, then I'll leave all this behind. I won't ever be able to go swimming practice again. Worst of all, I won't ever see those two again. No, I can't let this happen. I have to work this out. Turn this around. But what can I do? This is the one time that I need to speak out for myself the most, yet I cannot muster the courage to do so. Why must I be such a coward? For what I felt like in this town, countless years, I've been genuinely happy. Shouldn't that be enough for a reason to do something? I guess coward doesn't deserve a happy life either. I hope that you do well with whatever you do, Hiromi and Miko. I guess this is really the end for us. Wait, what's that sound? Only two people gave me knocking like that. Slowly, door opens. That's right. I didn't even bother locking it. Motherfucker. Dude. I'm probably gonna break the news to him. Hey. That's right, my behavior hasn't been normal. What happened, Kade? Are you okay? You look like you've seen a ghost. I can't hide the truth from them. You can't, brother. You can't. They have to know about what's going to happen. I scored really bad on the last test. My father heard about it. He was furious. He told me that the swimming club was a waste of time. It means I'm going to be leaving this town. Neither of them react to the news well. They just stare at me, anger flaming in their eyes. Well, we have the tournament. Why aren't you going to say anything to stop this? You don't get it. I've never been able to choose my own path. My father would never accept me having my own opinion. My entire family has looked down on me as the incapable son, and I don't have anything to prove otherwise. Romy walks up to me. I expect better of you. I know you're better than this, Kade. She's right, you know. You really are stupid. Just because your dad told you that you can doesn't mean that you can't. Do something for yourself. Do something to make yourself happy. But I can't. How can I possibly stand up to someone whose shadow I lived in my entire life by stepping out of his shadow? All you have to do is say it either way. Finally get it now. Finally get out of it. The reason why you don't care. It's not that you can't achieve anything despite of what people think. We've watched you go from being barely able to swim to being able to rival us. We've been swimming for years. You've been swimming with natural talent for it. That's right. You better keep pace with it. Can do something I actually care about, Kade. I think your dad really wants you to actually do something for yourself. Is that what he really wants? Miko's already picking up the phone and shoving it in my hand. Call him right now. He wants to prove that you're getting results, right? Make a bargain with him. If you win the swimming club, you get to stay. That's a good idea, actually. That is a good idea. You win and you prove him that swimming club actually means something to you. If he sees the results, then he'll let you stay. Do you really think so? It's worth a try, isn't it? That's the question. If all he wants is results, then just need to prove it to him. All right, here it goes. Wasn't there as we punch in his number? We'll have to see if he's available. I don't call often, but he normally responds when I do. Pair wander over to my lounge, settling themselves in. Hello? Ooh, shit. Hey, Dad. Kade, why are you calling right now? We need to talk. Okay, I can make time. If I can prove to you that the swimming club hasn't been a waste of my time, will you allow me to stay in this university? But how would you do that? There's a national swimming tournament coming up. If I come first place, then can I stay here? Can I stay in the swimming club? You want to stay? Yes, I do. That's why I want to prove to you that I can get results. If I do that, will you let me stay? Here you go, silent for a long time. It's a big ask. Are you sure you can actually do it? Yes, I'm sure. I can do it, Dad. Just give me a chance to prove it. Well, you can tell that he has his hand on his chin. I suppose I can do that. If you make first place, you can stay. But I thought you were happy to leave that place. I guess I changed my mind. I see. Is that really the truth? You're really thinking about that the whole time? We can talk about it later. For now, just let me prove my worth. Very well. I need to go. Work's starting to pile up like always. I'll be sending my assistant to keep an eye on the tournament. Before I go, though, do your best, Kade. Don't worry, I will. Came to the phone, make a room, make it
賛
look with
成し
hope.
てくれたの？
Did he agree to the plan?
どうなの？
Did he? Yeah, he did. They both look overjoyed.
そ
We
れじ
were
さ、
waiting for them. Time to get
私も
training. Hey,
着
sure.
替えを取って
Grab
プ
your
ールの
swimming
猛
gear and head
特
to the
訓を
pool. It's
始め
time
る
for
わ
a
よ。
special swimming training. Okay? The full reality of it hasn't really come to me yet. It's really going to be competing in a swimming club tournament, a tournament which is probably going to define my future for me. Haha. Yeah. Miko and Naomi have high hopes for me, but I'm still not sure about myself yet. Can I really compete with people who have been training for their whole lives? I only just got in the pool a little while ago, even though those two training me. I still don't know if I'm going to be able to make a pull even off. The gauntlet has been thrown down by my father. With those bad grades, this is my chance to prove to him that I can actually accomplish something here. There will be no failings in this tournament. If I come first, there's no way that he'll make me transfer away. Despite all that, though, I want something to prove to myself that I'm really not a loser. It's my chance, my opportunity to show him something for myself. Once I can find a satisfaction in what I do, then I'll be able to finally find my way. But this shouldn't be just about me. I shouldn't just do it for myself. I should do it for those two as well. I'll be selfish for me and not try my best for them, especially after all they tried their best for me. I can't get over these feelings of anxiety I have. With this competition looming down on me, I feel like I've locked up. I can't break out of this mental block I have. I'm scared, more scared than I've ever been in my life. And for that fear strangling me down right now. Take a deep breath. Sure enough, they're both here.
遅いわよ。
It took me
大
so
会
long.
までに
What I
と
trained
り
to
あえ
do
ずそ
before
う
the
よ楓。
competition.
出
You
場
train
する
hard.
どの選手も
Everyone else is
み
pretty
んな完
strategy
璧
and
にもし
fighting fit.
私たちが勝ちたいなら
Whatever we
考えられ
just
る限
waiting.
り最
Nothing
大の
less
努
than
力をし
that for our best. Thanks for the
さ
fight.
あ
Let's
いらっ
let
しゃ
this.
い。美恵
Let's
子
go
の言う通
swimming.
り今すぐ始め本気で
Yeah,
やら
right
なきゃダメ。
away. Take this seriously. Of course, I'm
あ
going
な
to
たが
take it
本気で
seriously.
何かをしているところって
Maybe that's serious, but
Mika,
that's something you know. But let's
し
presume that you really mean it. I do mean it. I
じ
really
ゃあ
do. I say like you mean it. I mean it. I will work myself to the bone. We're going to do all our best for this tournament. I pause for a moment. It's very rare that I even shout anything. But this time, it just sort of came out of me. Miko was smiling. I knew you
あ
had
んた
some
にも
anger in
隠し
you.
てるよりも
So much better than
爆発
expressing
気
it, take
分
it
が
to
いい
hide
で
it.
しょ。
Don't you feel better? I do,
だったら
actually. Hey,
この
shout
ほ
for
ら
a little here. Come on, there's
あ
no
お父
chance to
さんに
transfer. Or prove
あ
to
まっ
yourself
た
that
く
I
その
did you
通り
good.
ね。あなたは
Absolutely.
私たち
You
二
helped
人を
us
救ってくれたわ。
both.
そんなあなたに
It'd be a disgrace for
同
not
じようにして
to
あげ
do the same for you. We're going to have a train harder than ever before, but I'm no longer whatever the hell. I didn't see that. Their determination has rubbed off on me. We're going to get this no
さ
matter
あ
what.
準備はいい。さっ
You
さと
ready? You better be. Both of them look at me, exceptionally from the other
今
side of
ま
the
で得
pool.
たものを
Get
ちょっと
everything
でも
you've
手を
got.
抜いたら
Any lesson will make
後悔
sure that you'll regret it. I don't doubt it
だ
for
っ
a
たら
minute.
な
What
飛
are
び
you
込みな
waiting for? Dive in. I need further approval for them. Whew. As I dive in, the pool becomes naturally to me. As if I'm flying rather than swimming. No longer held back by fear. I feel as if I could drift through these blue waters effortlessly. I won't leave this place. I won't leave behind Hiromi and Miko, both of them. I just hope that things will go okay. I can't hope. I will make sure that things will work out okay. It's my moment in the sun. And I'll not be held back by anything. This time, no matter how many laps send me on me, I don't tire.
あんたのスタミナ一体どうやっ
I don't know. I guess I'm just determined.
あなたが入部してきた時面白い
Will
子
we
けれ
take
ど
that? It's your turn, but let's
この
pass
た
now.
ここ
It's
ま
just
で
your
来て
time. Now that we're here,
いいわね
there's no quitting. Believe me, there's no intention
当
of
たり前
backing
よ
down.
試
But
合であんたが
I'll
だ
be
から
cheering for you.
あ
So
ん
if
た
you're
が
anybody
実力
less,
を出せ
I
ない
won't forgive you. She really does mean it. I don't think I've seen her puff up her cheeks like this before. Something inside me can't help it, but I feel like moved by her spirit. Even though she's so angry, there's something undeniably sweet about her. Believe me, Miko, I wouldn't dream of it. For a moment, I just stand there looking back at the pool. Would have known by the sun that my future would have been determined by a hole in the ground with some water in it. Listen, I just want to say thank you for your both. It honestly isn't something that I've said very often in my life, but please know that I'm truly grateful. Thank you, both of you. You've changed my
友達
life.
なら
Friends
支
accept
え
each
合う
other,
のが当
don't
たり
they?
そうよ
That's what
楓
Kaede said.
私
It's very
それって
true. Alright,
で
don't
も
let it get in the way
泳い
of
でいる
training.
時は
It's more important than
集
ever
中
that you
力を
don't lose
さ
your concentration.
もうあと
Get
2
back
往
in the
復や
pool, 2 more laps, Kaede. Miko sounded like a drill sergeant at the moment. Eagerly dive back in, racing to another lap. I think I'll be ready. No, I don't think. I'm sure we will be ready. I don't think I've ever been this tired before. All I want to do is go home and get some rest. I'm about to walk out, but I see Romy still standing there in their swimsuits. The atmosphere feels old. I think I'll hang back, see what's happening. Their voices carry through the empty building.
聞
Listen,
い
if
て
we're both going to date
も
him at the same time,
もし
what if,
も
what
し
if, what
そ
if
う
we get more
ええ
intimate? Yes,
い
it's
ずれ
something
は
that's
そう
going to
なる
happen
私も
eventually. One
そのこ
thing,
とはずっ
I was
と
thinking about it too,
でも
but
そう
when it
な
happens, we'll both
私は構わ
be,
ないけれどね
it would be okay with it though,
あなただからよ
since it's you,
ねえ
Miko.
な
What are you talking about? Are you
私たち
saying we're so close
も
to
う
each
一歩ぐ
other?
らい先に
What's
進ん
one
で
more
も
little step?
それ
Is
って
that
あ
right
んた
now?
は
Are you allowed to do something like that? Well, or,
私
you
たちが
know, with him? I
わ
see
か
your
るし
point. I guess I'm not supposed by the idea.
あん
You're
た
my
は
best friend
私
after
にと
all.
っても
You're mine too. Two of them draw closer to one another, wrap their arms around each other. What am I witnessing? Do they both have feelings? Wait, do they both have feelings for each other? And me at the same time too? They both. Before I know what happens, they both slip. Without splash, I fall into the pool. Are those two okay? I immediately dive in after them. Vast blue water seems to stretch forever. As I look around, I see two murky shapes before me. I reach out to them, but this isn't what I expected. Oh, just okay. That vast blue before me, floating in the grace. They're just, oh yeah, they're just kissing each other. I'm not reading this, bro. It's like, I don't even know what it is. At least there's no nudity here, bro. We shouldn't get age restricted on this shit. For real. As an outsider observer, the distance between them and I would be complete the galaxy. I feel like I'm watching this from far, far away. Wonder how long these feelings were there, yet somehow I've been caught up in the middle of this. So we all love each other. This is how a precious moment between two friends. No, I would be wrong to call them just friends now. They've taken a step beyond that, but will I be right word for this? I'm just at loss. Was that when they allowed them to cross that threshold? There's no living in love despite how shy I am. I think this is the most beautiful moments I've ever seen. It seems to go on forever. Eventually they part lips and stare into each other's eyes. Even though neither of them can speak a word, they're just saying everything I need to hear. Slowly they drift back up to the surface, rays of light dancing around them as they ascend. The two angels ascending from heaven rise beyond in blue cold world. For a moment they both of them just sit on the pool's edge. They don't say a single word. They think they don't know. I saw
よ
everything
か
too.
った私は
Maybe mind doing it again. Oh no, they noticed me. Oh shit. This is going to be awkward. Got a. Did you
み
see that? Oh no! Why are you making me? I don't know, bro. I don't know if I be truthful, will they understand or see what, and they don't know, and they will get mad that I seen everything, because it'll come out that you know what? Yes, I did. Yes, you saw it. Well, they're closer now. It looks like they might go on denying those feelings a bit longer, though. Yeah, cause watch, we're finally here. The long-awaited tournament. Yo, hey, and I'm only 20 minutes into this. Hey, bro, we'll record after the tournament, and then I'll end it. Depending on how because there's a personal life and stuff like that. Probably pass exams again, and then have to pick one today. You know what I'm saying? All right. I don't know, but this is something. Long-awaited tournament. There's a lot of strong-looking swimmers here. Kind of stand out like the sore thumb among them. Where Hiromi and Miko are here, I feel reassured knowing that they'll be cheering for me when the
それで
time comes.
つい
As they
にここ
feel
ま
that
で来
you're
た
here.
か
Nervous. I don't think I've ever felt this worked up in
そ
my
れは
entire life.
あ
Because
ん
you
頑張っ
care.
てきたんだ
If
も
you
の
care, then you're
そ
going to
う
do
よ
your
大
best.
き
That's
なこ
right.
とを前
And
に
you're having Ivy
私
for
たちも
swimming
2
big.
年前に
We're also in a
大
tournament 2
会残
years
念なが
ago.
ら
Fortunately, I ended up letting
私
my
はその
anxious
で
get
も
the better of me. Simply what happened this time is just not who's determined. You still have flames flickering in their eyes. Their
あ
passion
な
is
たが
burning
コース
brightly.
にいるときは
While you're out there, remember that we're
私
with
たち
you.
にだって
You can't
ま
lose
そ
with
の
us
通
by your
りもし
side.
ちゃんと
That's
し
right.
なかったら
You do us
だ
a
から
regret for the rest of your life, so don't
よ
let you
私
get
たちは
self-distracted. We'll be here as long as you waited for us. I don't doubt that. If my dad forces me to move away from here, I'll know I regret it for the rest of my life. This swimming tournament is more important than I've ever
愛してるわ
succeeded. I love you,
だから
Kade.
絶
So
対
don't
負け
dare
ちゃ
you
だ
lose.
初級で言っ
She
た
just
わね
outright said it. Yeah, I know she did. He was about to.
たくも
How can you be so
何言っ
bold?
てるの
Come on,
ミ
Miko.
コ
We both know each other. We're on safe too.
私もだから
I love you too.
部をやめ
So
る
you're
な
not
んて
allowed to leave. She nearly faints after she says that. I did it. I said it. She looks really pleased with herself after saying that. I love you both too. So I promise that I'll succeed. There's no way I'm going to fail this swimming tournament. Don't forget about yourselves though. You both do better. You better. Wow. You both better do your best too, okay?
今日
How
は
could I not do
今
my
まで
best
の中で
today? I'm afraid
一
that
番
I'm
燃
ever
えて
going
こ
in my
の
life.
数年間の練習の
The
全て
years
は
of training are going
今
in
日
a
とに
few
かく
moments. Anyway, the
女子の
girls'
レースが先
the
ね
event will be
待
on
ちきれない
first.
わ
Can't wait. Excited. Contain herself. On the other hand, Rome looks calm as collected as ever. I wonder which mindset will be better when they dive
応
into
援し
the
ていて
pool.
ね
Why wouldn't I be
わからないわよ
interfering?
もしかしたら
Go on, Miko. No, that's not the time to get mad at me. You gotta psych
し
yourself
て
up
る
for
わ
the
よ
competition.
見てなさいよ
Just look at me. She sees a little body, alright, ready to explode at any moment. Both of them couldn't be more ready if they wanted to be, in all honesty.
あ
They're
ら
bracing with
そ
energy.
ろそろ時間だわ
Nearly time to
本
go.
当
Yeah, we got
本
changed.
当にそうね
Indeed. I'll talk to you later,
今はとにか
Kade.
く
For now, we really need to go. They leave without another word. All I can do is take a seat in the stands. It's only a few minutes before the swimmers line up for the stands. All of them looks like seasoned veterans. Rome and Miko take their places too. I can't help but notice how they stand out among the competitors. Everyone else looks nervous, unsure. Those two, though, they're shooting confidence. Somehow I think that they're going to be fine. It's coming up to that defining moment now. They're all about to dive in. The shrill cry of a whistle rings through the air. The race begins. All of them make their dive. Oh, Jesus Christ, why they gotta do this? There's only two people I care about in the race, though. I know that they'll make it. There's no way out and they'll lose in this. Not to anyone, especially not to each other. Once everyone's in the pool, you can clearly see who's faster than the two. These two are neck and neck, just as I thought they would be. They do have some competition, though. The other swimmers have undoubtedly been training for this, too. One girl in particular seems to be keeping an eye on pace with both of them. All these years, I think, of the whole thing holding them back were their own fears. Now that they have faced their fears, the tournament isn't going to be any trouble for them at all. Come on, you two, do your best. I know you'll win. I hope they can hear me. But they don't seem to be swimming even faster than they were before. The other girls quickly left behind. They must be pushing themselves to their absolute limit as they can continue neck and neck. I found myself getting anxious for some reason. I'm anticipating the outcome. Which one of these girls will be the one to win the tournament? The entire race is just Hiromi and Miku competing with one another. I can only think of the insults they'd be flinging at one another if they would be able to. The final lap is rapidly approaching. I think they're getting tired now. Not as fast as they were when the race started. They're instead opting for a steadier pace. They've still got unbeatable lead on everyone else, though. It's more of a question of which of the two will be crowned the winner of the tournament. Now comes the defining moment of the race, the final stretch. Both of them are speeding towards the end, but one question remains: which of the two is the better? I feel my heart jumping into my mouth. Who's going to win? I don't know. As I continue to look at my eyes, begin to reach over in the final of the pool. This is it. Which one of them will make it? I close my eyes for a moment, waiting for the result. So I open them and look down. They both touch the end of the pool at the exact same moment. Judge, it's a tie. They're both equal to one another? That was not the result I was expecting. Both of them have their own unique swimming styles, but in the end, they're equal to each other. I guess that's why they always be friends and rivals. As they pull themselves out of the pool, I can hear them complaining
同
to
着なんて
another.
信
Can't
じない
believe it's a tie. I didn't
私は
lose to you, homie. I quickly make my way down from the stands to break up their argument. Neither of you lost to each other. That's what a tie is. You're both as good as each other. They both look away from each other and pout. Not you two, Romy. Aren't you supposed to be
ち
the
ょっと
mature one?
それって私が
You
子供
say-
だっていうこ
Oh
と
my god, bro. See, this happens in real life too. This happens in real life too. Even with one person, bro. You say something to one, and like say something about like, oh yeah, you gotta be like more, like you gotta be like more of something. Like for example, you gotta be like more mature. Are you saying that I'm immature? Bro, I just I don't care, bro. Like I'd karate chop a girl in the throat because that like they don't it's not coming out of my mouth. You know what I'm saying? Like I did not say you're immature. I said you got to be more mature. You know what I'm saying? Because you're already mature enough. You're just being more. You got to be more mature. You're not immature. That I didn't come out of my mouth. You know what I'm saying? I hate it. I hate it, bro. I really do hate it. You know that is a little event for me right there. Reality sucks. Really fucking does.
最
She
最
angry
初
against
は
seven
私が
foot.
負けて
So there's a
今ま
race
で
on
で最
this.
悪の私だって勝ちたかったそれ
To
で
win as well.
賭けはど
So
う
what
す
do you
る
do
の
about a bet now? Bet? What bet? They stopped pouting and looked at
実
me.
は
We made a
大
bet.
会で
Whoever
あな
wins
た
the
を最
tournament
初のデートに
will get to
誘え
take you
る
on your first date. My first date. That's what this is all about. This is why you were both so angry with one another.
可愛いデートにしようって思ってた計画が台無しよ計画が台無しになったのはあなただけじゃないわ
I like how no one asked me if I wanted to go out on a date after this. Yeah, for real, bro. Like no one asked me if I wanted to.
あんたなんかより
I would make you even
待っ
happier
て
than
な
me.
さいヒロミ
Just wait, Romy. You
すぐ
only
に
spend time with me soon enough.
いずれ
We'll
わか
see about that. Curious me, I don't have much time to prepare for my race. Talk about this later.
や
I'm about to race. Wasting your time. Both of them begin
だ
showing me
急い
towards
で
center.
だ
If you
負
gotta
ける
win
なん
this.
て
That is not an option. I'm well aware that it's not. Before I knew, I've already lined up, shoulder to shoulder with countless others. As I stand up there, a strange wave of emotions crashing through me. Anxiety, fear, determination. All my training is going to add up to this moment. As I look to the crowd and see someone sitting there. He wears a black suit with a distinct crest on it. I knew it. My dad sent one of his assistants in his place. Someone to report back to him. I won't be able to lie about it. Oh shit! That's my drink. Someone to report back to him. Alright. The only way out of this is to win. As I stand there, I can feel my insides churning. I've never been this nervous before. This would be the moment that makes or breaks me. I look towards the stand and see those two smiling back at me. If I don't do it, I'm going to be miserable for the rest of my life. If I don't do it, I have to leave them behind. It's not an option. I get myself in a starting position, every muscle in my body tensed up. I have to relax a little bit. I'm going to waste all my energy on worrying if I don't relax. Take a few deep breaths, let my nervous energy out. I look back around me sitting in the stands with an unusual calm look. Deep down, I cannot help but feel her calmness wash over me. I look to Miko. She lives life loud, angry, and with as much energy as she can muster. Her attitude's rubbing off on me. As long as they're there watching over me, how could I possibly fail? But now it's the time for idly daydreaming. The judge has now taken his place. Here it comes. I prepare myself for leap into the water. I will pour all myself into these few moments. I'm not a failure, and I'm going to prove it. The whistle blows. The moments before I enter the water seem to go in slow motion. My technique is perfect. As I press my fingertips touches the water, it offers me no resistance at all. It's almost like the pool is welcoming me. I cannot help but to smile from my face as water rushes around me. That's where the real pain begins. Focus on breathing, technique. Begin surging through the water, moving faster in my life. Competition strong. Even with that space, I can barely keep up with all of them. See how these two tight offers seem to be neck and neck. See how these other guys hold up second lap, still maintaining my pace. Think I'm the best. Take it easy. I can feel the strain on my muscles though. Some of them are surging ahead of me. I could tell. I need to decide what I'm going to do now. Maintain this pace, give everything that I got. They're starting to tire out now, but one of them is still in front of me. A sign comes from the crowd that I need to start giving it
もっと
all I
早
got.
くあなたならできるわ楓負けるんじゃないわよゴールはもう目の前なんだ
With encouragement like that, how could I not? I begin pumping my muscles, no matter how much they scream at me. A guy in front of me begins to slow down. He's gotten a fair lead on everyone by now. He thinks he's won this, but I surge ahead of him, taking him by surprise. As he realizes his mistake, he begins to pick up the pace again. Now it's just a matter of who can make it first. We're on the final lap. The pain of my body staring apart. The breathing is shallow. I'm barely able to catch my breath. We're practically neck and neck. He's tiring too, still pushing himself as hard as he can, but I have a reason to win this more than ever. I need to win this. For once in my life, I want an accomplishment that I can call my own, and this will be my accomplishment. We're now at a point which I can call the heartbreak stretch. It's that last tiny distance that you have to cover before you're done. I let out the last burst of energy. This will be my defining moment. I managed to get a little bit ahead of him. I reach out to the finish. The distance feels so long. It's like there's an entire galaxy between me and the finish, but my hand begins to close that. Close my eyes, reach forward. I feel my fingers brush against cold concrete, so I open my eyes. I look around me. I see that I'm the only one at the end. I did it. I did it. I won. Came first place. Hear my competition splashing behind me. He stopped shortly after. There's no doubt about it. I won the swimming tournament. I can hear Roman and Roka cheer for me. Bit by bit, I pull myself out the water. My heart is racing. My arms ache. The lungs hurt me more than I ever thought they could. But I did it. I don't have to transfer. Practically propped into my back, trying to catch my breath back. The bright blue sky seems above me right now. Towards
やっ
me.
たわね楓。私がどんなに誇らしい。本当にやってくれたなんて。もしかしたら 私が
I complain, but I don't know that this is about as nice as Miko gets. Thanks, both of you. I couldn't possibly done this without any of you both. You're the best
私
teachers
た
I've
ちの
ever had.
力じゃないわ。
Now
あ
let's
な
take
た
all the
が
credit. This is
自
something
分のために頑張っ
that
て
you
私
did
た
for
ちはあな
yourself.
たに
You
道を
showed you the
示した
way
だけ。
and you pushed
そう
yourself down
よ。
that path.
あんたがこれは十分に
Savor it. They're both right. This is ultimately something which I do to myself. They showed me the way, but who pushed myself in the end? Yeah. Still, I'm so grateful that I met both of you. I don't think I've ever been happier than I am right now. They both
私
blush.
たちが
We make you happy?
そ
Very happy.
そ
There's
ん本
nothing.
当
That's
くだら
nothing.
ないこ
Stop
と
saying
なんだ。
embarrassing things. You really be complimented. For real. Oh well, this is one of the happiest days of my life. I could say that I've done it. But started back home felt like it lasted forever. 32 minutes. All right, guys. With that being said, with that tournament going, I think this is one of the most PGE episodes that I've had. Frickin' YouTube. Swear to God, I want to uppercut them. But yeah, this is a pretty good episode right here. I'd say all solid all around, man, for real. I feel like when they talk though over me when I'm trying to read them, they talk over me. You know what I'm saying? I'm not Japanese or whatever they are. You know, anime language. I'm not that. So, uh, with that being said, guys, I'm pretty sure this is a good ass episode. I'm definitely gonna give it to that right there. Most PG one too. But to end the tournament right here will be great. So I want to know what's definitely going to happen. And thank you guys so much for sticking with me on this series. It really, really, like I don't know the word to be honest. It makes me grateful that I met like all these guys and shit. Like honestly, like all these subscribers and stuff like that. You guys are sticking with me through it, and there's just no other explanation. And yeah. With that being said, guys, I love you all. And be good to yourselves. And most importantly, be good to each other. Peace out, guys.